Hi everybody, this is Winnie Feng from Alpha Realty team of Royal LePage Your Community. I'm so excited today because it's second stage of opening up business, and yesterday Toronto Real Estate Board has updated with all of us some really good information about the real estate. So I'm dying to share with you guys. Let's go. Hi everyone, like I promised, we are going to go through what Toronto Real Estate Board have talked about, and so here we go. We're gonna go into the first slide. The first slide basically tells you the timeline of what we have gone through from January to July. We started off with March 11, WHO declares the pandemic, and also as an NBA shut down at that day. And the next one is March 17, Ontario declares that state of emergency. We are still under state of emergency, I believe. The government, Ontario government, just extended it to the end of July. Okay, and April 4th, open house, physical open house is actually all stopped, and the government stopped us. And I think it was a good thing that everybody stopped, even though real estate business, realtors are still deemed as essential, but we were not allowed to do open house. Okay, and the next one is up to early May. Okay, as you can see, the line is actually the COVID-19. It has gone down. The cases have gone down. So to this point, they open up a lot of outdoor and constructions projects and stuff like that. So it is going, what has been going a good direction. So the next one is when the next dip down, they started to open up more, like doctor's office and dentists and stuff like that. So that's what we've been through, and now we're at phase 2 of opening up in Ontario, and which you can see a history low, and we can have gathering of 10 people now, which is great. So the next slide is actually telling you the equity market, the stock market, and the sources from TSX. And as you can see, as the pandemic goes, it's gone down quite a bit, like minus 37, and now it's shown rebounds. That's from the angle of TSX. And now we're looking at the angle of new job opening, posting, not opening, posting. And we saw a big dip. Wow, is like down, the lowest is around April time, minus 66. And now it's shown rebounds. So it's a good sign. The next one is about GTA, Greater Toronto Area. The employment situation is really looking better. And here is also the month from 2019 to this year to May 2020. And as you see, the orange one is Montreal, and the blue one is Toronto, and this is negative. And you see this? Montreal is positive now. Toronto usually follow the trend of Montreal. So we are actually going towards a better employment situation. So this slide shows you the Bank of Canada. This is unprecedented time that the Bank of Canada has actually rate so low, and I don't know how long they're gonna last it for, because they want to stimulate the economy. Okay, so and this shows you the blue line is actually the 5-year the Government of Canada bond yield, and the orange line, it shows you the average 5-year fixed mortgage contract rate. Usually that two line, it follows about the same pattern. So as Bank of Canada has decreased their rate, and the rate for mortgage now is also following suit. So now this one is, I'm showing you the monthly sales year-over-year comparison. And we have 2017 in blue, 2018 in yellow, and 2019 in gray, and 2020 in orange. As you can see that the sales at the beginning of this month, the orange line, actually has been going up. The demand was actually there, but as soon as COVID hit, everything, the number of monthly sales have dramatically just came down. But in May, even though the economy was not really open yet, it's still gone up. And in June, it's gone up almost to the same level of 2019. So monthly new listing, year over year, the same is from January all the way to December, and then in 4 years spread. As you can also see, the listing from January, February, March, it was going up, and then pandemic hit, came down, and then slowly it went back up again. And also this shows you it's the listing have surpassed a little bit of the last 2 years, 2019 and 2018. So average home prices, as you probably remember what I showed you, the number of sales has gone down a big time in April. And but as you can see, in the orange line 2020, the price in January, February go higher, March go higher, April came down for sure. But as you see the two bar, 2020 is orange and 2019 is gray. The price is actually the same. This is all average price, okay guys? And then May, it's already gone above last year. And then June, as you can see, that is really above last year June, the average home price. Okay, sales and new listing. So usually it's follow suit, because if you have to have supply for people to buy, right? So, and you can see this here is a big dip. This is January 2020 and COVID big dip, but look at this V-shaped bounce back. Okay, months of inventory is something that can indicate whether it's a seller market or buyer's market or balanced market. So balanced market is usually we consider between 4 to 6 months. If it's above 6 months, it's buyer market. Usually that's how we look at it. Or below 4 is seller's market. So as you can see here, 2020, January, and as COVID hit, we were actually, the month of inventory were going up. So it was going towards a pretty balanced market. But then as the other graph shows, this is a V down. That means it's going to be, it is going towards seller's market, and we are in the seller's market right now. So, and as the month of inventory come down, the price is the opposite direction, okay? So this one is the survey that Ipsos has done, asking people whether they are thinking of buying or selling. So as you can see, this year have showed 27%. If you see this graph, 27% spring 2020, that's the survey that they have just did. But in 2019, in spring, is 31%. So usually in this kind of survey, you will allow a margin of error around 3 to 3.5%. So if you do that, this will be about the same as last year in the same time. And for selling part, it's 21% of people that were in the survey say that they might want to sell. So when we look at the same graph here, last year in spring 2019, 32% were thinking of selling, but this year's 21%. So the supply is actually a lot lower than people want to buy. For this slide, Toronto Real Estate Board is having an outlook update. So for the left, for this side is a number of sales. So as you can see, 2020, they expect the number of sales to be below 2019. But for the average price, they actually expect that it is going to be above 2019. So this is a very interesting phenomenon. I hope you liked the report today. And if you want to get a copy of the report, please click Learn More and we will send it to you. Okay, so everyone, keep safe, keep healthy, and I see you next time.